Okay, we're back.
What's in here? Light on my feet.
Looks like there isn't too much left to do.
There are important matters to discuss.
Okay, we're back here. That's honestly just lower our quality even less because you guys said in Baldur's Gate City it's gonna be really hard on the PC, so I'm already having trouble here loading everything in and whatnot.
Make haste and have words. I should speak up.
Ketheric is dead. Balthazar is dead. Isabel. Sweet Isabel is no more. But we live. We live at the mercy of the gods. Even I, immortal, have no guarantee of days to come. We must remain vigilant and grateful. I will join your camp tonight. There we will discuss the spirals of time, past and future. And we will make merry in the present, wherein we reside.
Hey Randall, how was this fight for you? It wasn't that great because the playstyle that I had until now just didn't work. And by the time I kind of strugglingly realized what I had to do, I actually just beat it. Like, it's not really a hard fight, it's just that I had completely the wrong approach because I didn't know what I was expecting. Yeah, it was okay, I guess. I think we only had one real long time consuming reload. I had a couple of like very short reloads where I tried to do something at the start of the fight and it didn't work and I immediately reloaded. But I think when I tried to do the whole fight there was only once that I died and then after the next try, but it just each fight just took very long. I think the total fight took me way over an hour.
You certainly will.
It was definitely painful because I was trying to cast concentration spells and shit, and he just immediately always interrupted it. So I wasted a lot of times trying things that just didn't work. But all I really needed to do was DPS and heal a little bit every now and then.
The shadows yet fester. The dead three united under cover of darkness. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do Illithids possess souls?
Yeah, matter. The game isn't super hard. I bet with a party it's probably a bit easier because at the end of the day in this game XP isn't shared and you just do more damage with a party. And have more bodies, I guess. But yeah, it's nothing comparable to like Unfair and Wrath of the Righteous. Or like the Ultimate in Deadfire and stuff like that. It's a lot easier.
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold. I shall ask yet again, do Illithids possess souls? No. Nor canst thou count mind flayers among them. Yet, the three amass an Illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, O tempted one? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
Yeah, I don't know if they will. I mean, Divinity 2 wasn't that different in the difficulty. At the end of the day, it came all down to mods, and the mods I tried out in Divinity 2 were all really weird. Well, on one hand, yes, they made the enemies quite a lot harder. They also made the game a lot easier for you as a player, because you got like OP crafting and whatnot in return for enemies being stronger. I mean, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 weren't hard games. But then SDS made it more interesting game, the mod. But then also a lot later they added LOB, which is just a silly, overtuned stat bloat difficulty, which definitely made the game harder. But I mean, it's a similar way of harder than Wrath of the Righteous Unfair is. It's like very bloated and very tedious, and I prefer if you have stuff like SCS. Yo, Fluffy, I have a problem. I don't love the Shadowheart. I have to confess something to you. I deaded her. But hey, you probably can make it work. You're probably less clumsy than me.
Nothing thou dost not already know. Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake.
Yeah, I agree.
Shudder.
The game is really, really good. All the cutscenes are top notch. And like the atmosphere of the areas. It's amazing. Yeah, and it is so big and there's so many different things to explore. I think I didn't even explore everything in Act 1. I think I was a bit more thorough in Act 2, but in Act 1 there was some places I didn't even go to. I mean, it was all minor stuff, I think. But still, it's massive. So now what the fuck am I supposed to do? Oh, go to Baldur's Gate. Anything else? Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate. Yeah. Looks like we're done.
Shadow curse still taints the land. Perhaps we could have lifted it, had we tried. Looks like an army marched through here.
What is happening?
Rick is defeated. The path ahead clear. You should be elated. The sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow. Though however deep your pain, it cannot compare to Halsin's.
Oh, look, our only companion. Well, the lone survivor, at least. Let's hope Act 3 is as big as the previous acts. Players in Divinity 2, the last act, which admittedly was Act 4, was so small. Acts. Oh look, it's Lucius.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expect
The artist just ran.
They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
My prodigal bloodkin is among them.
They live.
Barely. I made mince of their ugly mind matter. And if they dare return, I will strip out their offal.
How are you such low level going into Act 3? I was almost level 8. Did you do the Companions quest? I think I was like level 6 when I went into Act 2. I mean, depends what you call Act 2, but like when I went to the mountain pass. Oh yeah, I didn't.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
I didn't do a single companion quest, so I would assume that's a lot of XP lost. So I guess the game is trying to tell me that I'm supposed to camp.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers.
Yeah, I think I was pretty close to level 8 when I entered that area too. Like 7.5 or something.
With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. And what then? You are prone to impulses as uncontrollable as the... Will you liberate the true souls from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your...
But yeah, there's a lot of XP to be gained in the mountain pass area because you have the whole Cratch something, the whole Illithid place. Githyanki place, I mean. That was so much XP there. Oh, is Edwin Odesseron gonna be in this too? That would be amazing. You simians may refer to me as Sir.
Your blood swims hot at the very prospect. You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
The reckoning is upon us! The city thirsts for domination. March! Join my power.
Oh shit.
We're under... Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Oh fuck, I stepped into the blood and I got rid of my invis. That's crazy.
Come quickly! I can't do this without you.
Wait, what happened to my damage? Deflect missiles? That's just once per round though. We'll just go in there. I'll kill these fuckers real quick. Oh wow, there's more and more. I really should not have lost my invis.
More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls.
Okay, so you're gonna have deflect arrows up again. This is like a never-ending swarm of enemies. Did I even get... Oh, last round. I didn't even see that. There's a timer. Oh, sorry guys. That's been fun. I just noticed that. Evans did this. Almonsack give me 2,000 years on pointy head and I would kick his ass. That is a lot of Githyanki, holy shit. Sure you can. Oh shit.
Help me! I'm under attack.
That's a friendly shadow. Softer than a whisper. I just want a little look.
Hurry! I can't hold them back alone.
Light on my feet.
Friend of death, you will be cleansed.
Okay, so my protector is Skeletor, apparently.
I need you. Now.
How do I even get there? I guess this way.
Better be cautious. Time to press ahead.
The skull. Come to the skull.
Oh. I was helping the Mind Flayer all along. Who would have thought? What a plot twist. Not.
Before you do anything, I am your ally.
Sure you are.
We are in danger. The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
Prove it.
You saved the Asima Night Song from my soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackheath's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me. The God. Destroy the God. They prevent me from subduing their master. Do it now. Together, we can turn the tide.
Okay, this isn't great. I had some nice distance going for me. Now I'm here. I don't know about after Act 1 ready. I mean, all kinds of merchants can have them and you can also craft them. But in Act 1 specifically, there is one merchant on the Ethel who has 3 of them per long rest, but since they last till next long rest, you only need 1 per long rest. So if you try to delay her quest, or try to delay to go towards her location for as long as you can, then you will definitely have quite a lot of them. I thought you can craft them. Maybe I'm actually wrong. But yeah, she's not the only merchant that has them. But she has a lot until you do her quest. And then other merchants sometimes will have them too. But yeah, I wouldn't necessarily call it unlimited, but you will have them for quite a while. I've been really lazy and buying them for quite a while now. So I'm down to like 4 or so. Where are they? 3 actually. So technically you can definitely run out, but I didn't really try super hard to spam rest specifically to buy them from Auntie Ethel. Like, I was also trying to get through the act somewhat quickly because I've done it in early access before and I wanted to see new stuff. But you will definitely last for them till Act 3, I would think, and I would assume in Act 3 you'd also find merchants who have them. I mean, it's a non-issue either way, because let's just say you dump strengths and all of a sudden you run out of the potions. You could always just respec and change your stats. Like, respecing is almost free in this game, it's 100 gold. I think depending on how often you do it, it will go up to 200 maybe. But my second one was 100 as well. Okay, 83, 70. Let's go a little bit over here just in case. The Emperor isn't doing too hot. I don't know if the Emperor can die.
Somewhere between pity and disappointment, the Emperor's final gaze.
I guess there's my answer.
Signaling your joint downfall.
You have failed us.
I hate these stupid fights where you have to keep allies alive, man. I guess I have to use a haste potion and dip. I should have an autosave if I really want to save him. I don't know if it matters. But I mean, I would assume he will unlock my last tier of Illithid power, so...
Your stomach drops. Your chest constricts. Your thoughts begin to...
I probably want to reload here. Maybe I just die anyway.
You are found. Now you hear me. Now you yield.
Yeah, looks like we just die. Yep.
Join me. Throw.
Game over. How do I keep him alive, man? All I can do is try and do more damage, but it's not like I did less damage intentionally.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Let's
The
move.
skull. Come to the skull.
How much further can I go?
It's not over. Help me. Please, help me.
Me. Destroy the guard. Together.
I mean, this was better, a better start at least. Now in much better position. Let's definitely drink a haste potion too. Maybe I'm also just supposed to rush to this guy somehow. I'm still gonna drop a darkness. It's annoying that it steals my first turn, but well, my first bonus action.
I'll strike you down.
I don't want to have to deal with having to heal or whatever. Are you kidding me? At least he didn't die from that, he just got teleported back in. I thought they just push him off and it's over. Okay, I should not have stepped out of there. Man. So haste potion wears off too quickly.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
The skull. Come to the skull.
Breathe deep and move.
Me, destroy the guard to get.
Guess we dropped the darkness a little bit further towards there.
What do I have to lose?
Maybe I should drink a haste potion mid-fight. Because mid-fight is where everything went to shit last time. That almost went to shit. I didn't realize I went out of the darkness cloud.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Yep, I always did.
I suppose it was considerate of you not to bring it up before. And I ask that you do not judge me for it now. I was someone once. Someone just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stillmain. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power. He refused. And so she sealed him within this prison. His honor guard, ever loyal, followed him in. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the Astral Prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other Chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched Illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already Illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. Denial will change nothing. You have already benefited from that tadpole of yours. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elder Brain, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change. I am pleased to hear that. You will do very well as an Illithid. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. The transformation will not be complete. The physical alteration in particular will only be partial. But your potential will certainly be amplified. Would you like to do it? Would you like to evolve?
Sure. Why not?
You continue to surprise me. Your mind is truly something special. Now, hold out your hand. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another. What are you?
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast.
I suppose, if it works. But if you had opened your mind to it, rather than consuming it, your allies could have taken advantage of its power as well.
The
Okay.
tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
Alright, so now I get the outer ring. Absorb intellect. So I assume you can still kill if you drain someone to 0. But I don't know. Displays a beast shape. Doesn't sound great. I guess this could be useful because it works like hex, so you get it back. You have deepened your sense of self, gaining expertise in persuasion, deception, and intimidation checks. I mean, sure, why not? Use reaction to nullify a spell, seems nice. I mean, I have 13 fucking potential. So I probably should just spam these. Black hole. Fly. Yeah, please. I guess I have to do this first. Wait. Does this just come unlocked? Because I can't... Let's see. Can't see it anywhere. At least not as bonus action. Yeah. I guess you don't have to unlock that. So can I just spam that? Oh, also it takes no action or bonus action. All you need to have is move speed for it. I don't know, does it consume 18 meters move speed? Let's try and turn-based mode. Yeah, it does consume move speed. That's still pretty nice though. Because since it doesn't cost an action or bonus action, I could just dash and do it again. Wait, what? Sculpt a magical nexus that allows those within to take actions and bonus actions interchangeably. Does that just mean I can randomly select if I want to cast something as action or bonus action? I mean, sounds useful. I have to try it out. What spell slots, charges, and similar resource costs for your next action or spell are removed? Oh, so this is like a one-time toggle. But it also refreshes after a short rest, so that's nice. Yeah. Hit me up. Okay, so what else do we want? This definitely could be useful. This is a passive, so I don't really have to think about it. That should be useful too. Not 100% sure on the absorb intellect. But I guess we have plenty of points, so why not? I mean, I straight up just unlocked everything except this. And most likely we'll find one more tadpole anyway. Immune to all damage. Does anyone get this as an actual castable spell? Or is it too high level? How stupid is that? Oh, that's pretty nice. Equal to wisdom modifier damage.
What's hiding here?
Hey, in effect, thank you for the raid. How was your stream?
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Seems simple enough.
Shah's Temple, yeah, that big labyrinth place. I've spent so many hours there.
Still breathing, despite everything. Never wanted the easy path.
Nice. There's a lot of good loot there. I think I found at least 2 items that I'm using there. Probably even 3. Yeah, the half plate that gives you stealth advantage. I was using that for a while, but I went back to this again. Just because of the damage reduction. But it is very, very good. Is there any point in upcasting Longstrider? An additional target, yeah, no, I don't need that. Yeah, Spirit Guardians. I started as a cleric, like the first 5 levels I played cleric. Then I got Spirit Guardians and I was just disappointed how easy the concentration breaks. But now my concentration spell is Darkness, and at most of the times it just makes the enemies unable to hit me at all, so... But yeah, concentration is a bitch. I just realized that I probably should cast some buffs via Warlock, because I can just restore it on short rest anyway. But let's not go too crazy. Yeah, with Devil's Side, you're immune to your own darkness. I mean, you're immune to magical darkness, so I would assume you're also immune to other people's darkness. Oh, there's a blind immunity ring as well. I thought that was only the weapon. Blind immunity ring sounds OP because then you can also use fog clouds. Like, the weapon is also OP, but you need a companion to get it that I murdered. And also this weapon is really nice with the extra crit. Extra 5% crit. Somewhere in the Shadowlands, and I probably missed it. Well, Drow doesn't help you against magical darkness. Like, Drow gives you darkness as a spell, but it doesn't actually help you see through it. It's just the darkness that you have like in the Underdark and whatnot, the non-magical darkness. It's sold by the Quartermaster at the Harper's Inn or near that. Right. That's a shame, man. I missed that. It's not the end of the world, but it's good to know for another run. Because blindness immunity is just OP. It probably doesn't make a big difference for my character. Like, yeah, sure, I can cast Fog Cloud as level 1, but I'm not really spamming darkness anyway. But it would have been very nice to have before going Warlock. Yeah, Dark Vision isn't that great. What really annoys me is trying to remember all the shit that I have on items and recast it after rest. It's so very unfun. I mean, inventory management in general is just not it. I'm still using Crasha's ring, but I probably should use this ring. But like in trash mob fights, I don't use darkness because Dark Arch Cloak is already OP. Okay, looks like we're done here. Once I find some good merchants, I will make sure that my inventory is less messy, but right now I just can't be bothered with it. Yeah, the UI is an unmitigated disaster for sure. Yeah, solo is kind of extra hard mode in this game. I mean, it's not the hardest game ever, so it's fine. But no XP, no lone wolf or anything like that. I think Dark Urge is probably just easier to play solo because you can just give in everywhere and don't really need to worry about pissing any companions off. But you can totally play it with a party too.
What's inside? I'll take that.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
Yeah, you definitely get through the game way faster. Namika, pure ASMR. I do remember a little bit about her. Yeah, you wouldn't see regular kids walk around like that.
She went looking for herbs. That's what she said. Said it was for the spots. She had them all in her hands and face. She said she wouldn't be gone long. But that was a whole 10 days ago.
The herbs you know for salving sores would take effect immediately. It seems unlikely this child's mother will return.
I mean, very blunt. I like it.
That means you don't come back. My mum is coming back, though. She's looking for me. If you see her, tell her Yenna's looking for her. It's really scary when you're alone without your mum.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of Astarion. What's the annoying wizard called? Gale? But I haven't seen too much of that dialogue, I guess. Just a bit in early access.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
This is my home. I may pride myself on my philanthropy, but I draw the line at being a halfway house. Zenobia and I are just navigating a slight contractual disagreement. Not that it's any of your concern.
Yeah, I mean, Jaheira has always been the chief Karen, even back in the day, when the term didn't exist yet.
Old family motto. Never trust anyone who works for free. What's in it for you? Think you can do it? Fine. Be my guest.
I see you're a charitable sort. Perhaps you have some benevolence to spare for us poor souls. We just lost a load of gold thanks to somebody interfering in our business, you see. And now we're a little out of pocket. you know, it's shocking how many people opt for the hard way when the easy way's right there. Any last words?
So, our character already knows that we'll Shadow Ball. I guess a butler kind of tells us. I actually want to fight them though. Why would I want to intimidate them? I want loot and XP. I hate that you can't back out of this. It's so annoying.
You're serious? Let's forget this unpleasantness ever happened. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
I mean, I guess 800 XP is quite a bit. But they might have had loot. Non-vegan gift model. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the gift companion. Okay, do we reload this? Do I fight these guys? I mean, there's almost no way they're less than 800 XP. And they have loot. Can I just attack them with control? I mean, I couldn't even react that fast to them walking away. I don't know, maybe they go to like a certain place where you find them again. I have no idea. But this seems like the easier option, I guess. But yeah, maybe town attacks you. That could happen. I mean, usually if town attacks you and you don't kill any of them, if you break combat, then they all just lose attitude.
Excuse me. She's...
The herbs you know for salving sores would take effect.
But yeah, whatever. Let's just do it like this.
Path lies before me.
The place was empty. Keep those
If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our...
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
What?
Enough of this bickering! Old family motto. Never trust anyone who works for free. What's in it for you? Think you can...
I see you.
The Guild, a loose coalition, you know.
Oh, you know, it's shocking how many people opt for the hard way.
Okay, let's see. So she has a bit more HP. I have 95 on these guys, even if she's in my face. Guess we start with this guy. My cloak did not proc. That sometimes happens and is always annoying. I don't think there's a point in disengaging here because these guys look ranged anyway. Never mind. Man, very unfortunate when that cloak bugs out. Let's hope they keep missing. I don't even know what these do, I just got them. Here's a nullify spell. What is happening? My cloak is just not working anymore. Don't have true sight or anything like that. Oh shit. I should stop using that shield blow thing. It messes with my brain, I keep forgetting to. Oath broke today as an ancient paladin for having fun tormenting some halfling spirit girl. Or Lord of Baldur, that she says we should indulge in small pleasures of life. Yeah, I mean, ever since they killed alignments, all the role-playing decisions are a little bit weird. Why is my cloak not working? Make me understand. Also, why can't she still AOO me when she's prone? Oh no, she can't. That's just there to annoy me, I guess. Okay, let's unequip the cloak and re-equip it and hope it will work again, because that sucked. So I don't know, maybe I scammed myself with the XP. 200 XP for the boss and the others were probably less. No, they're all 200. I guess XP is the same then. And we get the shitty loot, which is very shitty indeed, actually. Holy shit, that's bad. That was not worth it. Who the fuck is he?
Good here. I hope.
Oh, that's some nice loot at least. Oh, he's the guy that was trying to extort these. Eh. As long as not getting disadvantaged against prone. I mean, isn't that a 3.5 thing though? Is that still in 5th edition? I don't know, I have no idea about 5th edition. It's 5 euros, yeah. I mean, it makes sense, I just didn't know. What is happening?
Felt like an earthquake. As if I didn't have problems enough already.
Why is this room black and white? Okay, never mind. Is there a point in talking to these guys?
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that. But I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you. You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
Okay, I was pointless. I guess I should have asked him for a reward, but these guys don't look like they have anything. Grapple. So is it normal in 5th edition that all the melee abilities come with your weapon type? Because that's something I'm still totally confused about. I just can't remember which weapon does what.
If you want to chat, talk to Nestor. I like my personal space.
Absolutely nothing special.
You, turn around and toddle your way right back out of here. Everything in this barn has been donated for the refugees, not you. Now piss off.
Charming.
I'm doing my job. You can win the shop elsewhere. Now are you going to clear off or not? Not unless you want to make a donation.
This sounds like a scam.
And you don't, after all they've been through. And with the army of the Absolute at their backs. If you can't see it, I'm not going to waste my time explaining it to you.
Okay. Let's give him his space for now.
Be on your way, citizen. Got a lot to keep my eye on round here.
The only difference between weapons in 5th edition is reach and damage type, while also being light, finesse, versatile, etc. But the per short rest weapon abilities are complete homebrew. Have a spell imbued onto a weapon, but that's about that. Alright. I mean, I think it's not a bad thing if you get the unique short rest abilities. Some of them are pretty cool. I'm just bad at remembering what every weapon does. And the inventory cluster is already insane.
What's up for discussion?
Vex died. Vex is dead. I'm alive, but for what? I'm no one without Vex.
Hail, friend. Fine day, isn't it? Forgive me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Your journey here was a hard one, no doubt. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate? A word of advice, then. You might not get as warm a welcome as in days gone by. Used to be you'd arrive knowing you'd a full belly and a warm bed waiting for you. Not anymore. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous.
So you can use bows as stat sticks as well. I'm doing it the other way around. I'm using weapon and shield as stat stick. I think that is pretty cool. I don't know if that's in 5th edition as well, but that you can use stat sticks.
I've been asking myself the same question. I wouldn't be the first to interfere. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping everyone else. Locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, all right. Some Baldurians are kicking up a fuss round the front of the barn as we speak. If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget. The Flaming Fist isn't what it used to be. It's grown weak, corruptible, soft. It's down to honest citizens like me to stand up for what's right, uniform or no. That lot round the front, they've got it coming to them.
Okay.
I knew you'd feel the same way. People here have gone soft, living behind the city walls, forgotten what it's like to live one day from destruction. I say we march round there and slit a few bellies. Remind them how much worse things could be. What do you say?
This got creepy very fast. I wonder if this helps with Dark Urge stuff, though. I don't know if this thing is working now. Wait. Sheathing a weapon as a move or full action? I did not know that. But you don't mean switching between the one that you already have equipped, right?
Yes, yes, yes! Slit and slice and chop and bleed them. Not a soul left alive.
Okay. Oh, it's her.
Look at it. Come crawling home, hands stained with the Bone Lord's soot. And you carry his stone. Yours is a crude and clumsy violent sibling. You'll hack a jagged path through this city to reach me. I could end it now. But I'll be patient. Father will see us together again. He will see you bleed.
Oh, right, you mean an tabletop.
So Arin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Okay, so where the fuck do we go? Back here, I guess.
Oh, I think he can look out for himself once he's here.
You remember that spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep? Oh, the big one. Back off! I found these apples first.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, a lot of the homebrew stuff is pretty nice. Like, I don't really know much about 5th edition, but what I read about the bonus action that Thief Rogue gets, and I think the whole how Sorcerer is handled too. But yeah, some stuff is very weird. I'm happy that you can just freely switch weapons, but it is weird compared to other games where you can't just freely do it.
To lose our children is a tragedy. To fail so utterly in saving them is something else entirely. Ulmer insists the tribe is not cursed, but I have my doubts.
In 5th edition, you can grab a level of wizard and cast scrolls as bonus action if you're a thief. Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Then we should end it on our terms, not hiding in fear.
Wizard dip, just like grabbing a single level, seems to be really good in this too. But I don't know if going full wizard is all that great compared to sorcerer.
Might be useful.
Arcane recovery. Does it recover spell slots?
Something over there.
Okay, so I guess we found a key to this house, or something in the house.
A new face. Something to send. Don't be shy. Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed. No routine here. We're the best in the city. Delivering from Candlekeep to Waterdeep and beyond. At least, normally that's the case. See, we've had to limit our service. Hard to send letters by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics bearing down on you. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they? Well, if it's not too much trouble, any letters you find, bring them back to me, unopened.
I haven't found a single merchant yet. Yeah, resting is a little bit more camping supplies now than it was on early access, or at least on Tactician it is.
Ravengard, I think. I heard he's a good man.
This does not bode well.
But other than that, it's not all that limited.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around.
Do I look like a fucking refugee?
Or do you have the means to support yourself?
Okay.
I'm afraid Article 30.1.7 stipulates that religious or spiritual assertions cannot count towards one's proof of self-sufficiency. I will repeat. For the last time, may I add, do you have means to support yourself?
I guess there's no real way around this.
Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's Decree on Extraordinary Wartime Measures. I am confiscating that. The city thanks you for your contribution. Your name?
Oh, Daisy Dewdrop Fluffington.
Well met, citizen Fluffington.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
I am a Steel Watcher, citizen. Here to serve the people of Baldur's Gate in the name of Lord Enver Gortash.
State your business.
Yeah, I haven't bought any food either. Party alcoholics. 9% of the camp supplies are booze. Holy shit. Oh, this is from the Mind Flayer power. I guess persuasion is just not a problem anymore.
Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still. The Watcher will communicate with our new intelligence directorate. They'll determine if you're a threat to the city. Upstanding citizens have no reason to fear. And you are an upstanding citizen, aren't you?
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known. Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare, as witnessed by the cult's ever-alert, scrying eyes. It has heard the howls of slaughtered goblins. It knows the cold walls of Moonrise Towers, and the cultists who fell there. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poisoned honey.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die.
This reminds me of Baldur's Gate 1. If I fight these guys, will half the city be hostile?
Please comply now, citizen. I will interpret any further hesitation as resistance.
Eat this, you pile of junk!
Villains,
Safe in the gate.
take heed.
God damn it all!
Recovery is imminent.
Bastards, or I'll have your heads!
Okay. Why not? I'll take it, I guess.
Out of sight, out of mind.
A theft has been reported, and it seems you're the only suspect. Your gold is not enough to buy your freedom. A prison cell beckons.
Oh dear. I don't see this guy in here. At least my cloak is working again. I mean, I don't know if I'm in Baldur's Gate yet. I guess we're just entering. Because this was some village called Rivington. And I don't remember Worm's Crossing. I guess it starts now. Voice like poisoned honey? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard that before. I mean, I guess they mean like honeyed. Like these people that speak intentionally that it sounds hostile, but at the same time they make it sound like it's sweet like honey. But still, I don't think I've ever heard that expression before. Okay, looks like this is a merchant. No? There.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be?
Numenera, yeah. Numenera was crazy. Oh, this merchant is very fucking bad. I guess we're in the poor part of the city right now. Here's another one. He's gonna be just as terrible by the looks of it. Art trader.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art?
Yeah.
Do come again.
There's a potion trader, that could be more interesting.
Fruit, vegetables. What can I do you for?
I mean, he had potions on display. I guess he didn't actually have any.
If you're
Wait. Here's one potion. Man, there's gonna be a lot of houses to go into.
Another quake.
What is this?
What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain.
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Any job.
Nope. 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 Alright, where do we start? Maybe I should go looking for like where everything leads first before I actually go into houses. I mean, by the looks of it, you might not even be able to go into all of them. Jump from Any job from Granny. Yeah. Let's go in here. I guess these are like shops by their own rights, the houses. Like outside are the traders for the poor people. I mean, this is just a bar, I guess. But there might be shops as well.
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sharess's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon? Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye.
Okay, give me your new brew.
Don't know about that, chum. Hoots Hooch packs a stronger wallop than all 10 of my knuckles. Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. No telling till the first drop hits your gullet.
Why not?
Ah, the man knows what he wants. First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot. Have a look.
Oh, she's got an amulet. Amulet of the Drunkard. I feel like I found something like that before, but I couldn't really make any good use of it. Because I didn't know you can get rank of camping supplies, and I'm still not sure if you can or it's just with this stuff.
All set, are you?
But hey, we got some free hooch. I'll probably drink it eventually. Okay, what are these traders? Oh wait, that's just the same guy again.
Buy a painting. Go on, treat yourself.
I guess I ran in a circle. Yeah, I probably will. I mean, I think this is like the shady part of town. That's why everyone sounds shady. Yeah, to get into the actual Baldur's Gate. This was the same in Baldur's Gate 1. You told the guy about that you come from the land of frolicking nymphs or something like that, and then eventually you got in. So this is where you meet like the cleric sorcerer, something like that. The old guy Quail. And no, Quail is someone else. What was his name? But yeah, this is like the outside area where you also, at the start of the game, you have like the fisherman and the priestess and whatnot. And this is gonna be like the proper Baldur's Gate.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Jahira isn't actually good. But yeah, usually the evil guys, they tell you what their deal is. And usually you actually get something out of it too. The good guys usually want you to do something for them without any benefit to yourself. Why the fuck is this DC 30? I need to learn to click on quick save before I actually enter into a check, but maybe they all were 30. What's the point of getting all these Illithid expertises if you have to just hit higher checks? Come on. Alright.
Don't know what he needs you for when he's got those bloody great steel watchers. But unprecedented times and all that. Head through. You want the last door on your right. Lower the gates. Special permission.
Yeah. In actual tabletop, you probably don't get these ridiculous bonuses to your beat roll. Yeah, I don't 100% remember about the Harpers, and I mean, I don't know if Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 follow the actual lore, or if it's just something that they did for the game. But she was like chaotic neutral or some shit there. Maybe she was neutral good.
You have excelled in base villainy. For he who fights with monsters should look to it that he himself becomes a monster. When you gaze long into the abyss also gazes into you. You have reached the time of majority, and you shall come into your birthright. But another seeks to disinherit you. Do not let her be your death. Your father loves you best. You have already made us so proud. Slaughter your line. Become the last of your name. Lord Baal shall have but one chosen.
Memories flood back, snatches of your story.
Oh yeah,
written in the
true
blood of
neutral was what
thousands
it
of
was.
victims.
That is true.
Years spent in worship of Baal, leading his savage congregation in prayer, sacrifice, and slaughter. You were their master, and he was yours. A cruel master, a dread lord, a devoted father. All is greater than you could have dreamed. You are a spawn of Baal, his heir, his scion.
Yeah, I know the Harpers were a little weird in the games. Like Gorion was basically an adventurer. In 1 and 2. I feel like these days, at least if you go by stuff like the D&D movie, The Honor Among Thieves, and stuff like that, it seems like the Harpers are a little bit different now than they were there. Like, they always wanted good, but they were more the meddling sort. They weren't like some greater system of justice or something like that.
The cruelty of the Slayer leaps around within. You are not the last of your name. Not yet. There is another. The abomination wrapped in flesh you saw in the colony. Orin, dear sister, must die by your hand, an offering in Baal's sanctum. Your heart pines for the love of your lord. Today is a wonderful day for murder.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
Greetings, old friend. Orin told me you were on your way here, but I scarcely believed it. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate. Welcome home. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Alright, Lucius. I mean, they definitely did oppose evil, but... yeah, I don't know. I'm bad at explaining it. But they were... they were not like a official organization or anything like that. Jahira always just pissed me off.
Lord Gortash is expecting. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience.
I already forgot where I was supposed to go.
What are you doing in here?
You notice the gnome slip a lockpick into his pocket.
You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others. no thief. I was going to pay it back. Eventually. I needed the gold.
Yeah, exactly. Illuminati style. Like, they were just putting their nose everywhere.
I'm getting out of here. Taking a ferry down the coast to get me home. Those bloody crooks at the docks are charging triple, though. Danger money. It's a joke. No! I mean, I quit. Nothing wrong with quitting a job. My wife said we have to stand and fight, and I can't. I won't. I'm not made for this.
Yeah, exactly. They always appeal to your good nature, the thieves. But this one is especially shitty with his excuse.
I'm not a soldier. I only joined for the uniform and a warm bed. They're better off without me. I'm scared. All I want is to go home.
Okay, that was kind of useless.
You shouldn't be in here.
I guess I should have gone with the persuasion. Okay, where the fuck was I supposed to go?
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
I guess I have a quest marker there.
Is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
That should tell you
Is expecting you.
What?
Please make your way to the audience. Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city.
Made for laugh, not for gold. And not for work. But yeah, I mean, it's RPGs. Everything has to be overacted, right? And I mean, most movies too. Unfortunately. So, was I supposed to walk in here already?
The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. I must greet a most honored guest. Crawling back from his bloody disgrace. It's my favorite assassin. Gods, you're a sight for sore eyes. Orin told me she made a fool of you. But I should have known you wouldn't go down that easy.
I mean, some voice actors, even in this game, are just The voice actors that have like bigger roles to play are a lot better, but those little side people you run into that you have like a single conversation with. Like this guy, for example, obviously, he knows what he's doing. Good old Lucius Malfoy. Yeah.
Then she didn't die. The past is lost to you. Let me clear up some mysteries then. We share so much history. You and I initiated this plot. We discussed in depth the failures of our predecessors and how to avoid them. We understood that if we were to unite, no one could stand in the way of the Dead Three. So, unite we did. First, we obtained the crown. Then we enslaved the brain. From there, it was but a small step to the most successful religious hoax ever perpetrated.
Yeah, I'll have to recruit Karlak at some point just to listen to some lines. You can probably play as her origin as well if you want to play solo, right?
It seems so.
In Baal's name, you set your bloody daggers to cause panic in the streets, killing in the Absolute's name. You would have carried out that part of the plan had Orin not ruined your hard work. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorn. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. The faithful will do anything in the name of their god.
It was all going so well, until you vanished. Orin informed us that henceforth she would speak for the Temple of Baal, and act on their behalf.
But she made a mess of things. Unlike you, she cannot control herself.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, as Dark Arch, you never speak as well. And cutscenes are always just the other people talking.
Have you gone soft? I find that hard to believe. One's true nature always rises to the top. When Ketheric fell, I feared the worst. That our plans would fail like so many before because of discord among ourselves. Now you've returned. We can achieve all of our dreams still. You brought Thorm's Netherstone. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the Crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, a bleak prospect. But it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I renew our old partnership. together, we can still restore authority over the brain. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric felled, Orin proves treacherous. She craves the Netherstones for her own, desperate to impress Baal. She only cares for blood, and your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
So he's gonna try and send me after her, which, I mean, doesn't really matter.
Her assassins hunt you even now. They are very efficient killers. Even someone with your talents should take heed. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. So I turn to the Scion of Baal. You are his dear prince. He created you to rule. Let's make our pact anew. A divine oath, sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute.
The urge, the deplorably brutal urge, sickens within you. When you level the world over, that dead world must be yours alone. But first you will rule. Then you will ruin.
What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Sure.
Then let it be writ by the Black Hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun. Let me demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth. The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Before you do, come and witness, as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
Bane for the win.
Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await.
Yeah, I like this guy. Obviously, he's trying to screw me over.
Patriarchs, dearest Raven Guard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Okay, so it looks like now we actually have access to the city. And hopefully some really good merchants. This is all very laggy. I'm happy I turned my quality down. Where does this lead?
Fordine Key. Raven Guard's a hero. Elturel would still be stuck in the helm if it weren't for him. Have you seen the tieflings at the South Gate?
How did you do in the fucking Moonrise Towers?
The brain is resisting its masters. Gortash was right.
With lag.
3 stones to control it, it's breaking.
My PC always shut itself there. One's fine. Nice. I don't even know if it's my GPU, it's just my RAM that is very small. I only have 16 gigs RAM. Yeah, 32 probably helps a lot. Oh, and also another very big issue I have a very small SSD, so I don't actually have the game installed on SSD, only my Windows. I think they kind of said that an SSD is required to even play the game, but 90% of the time you don't really, the game doesn't really cost any resources, it's just in cutscenes. And while it does suck, it's not the real gameplay, like when you run around and fight and loot and whatnot. So it's whatever.
anyone want to buy a gazette?
I thought you were a proper merchant. So fuck you.
Okay.
I mean, he probably has some kind of mini quest or something. Well, there's so much stuff to be done here.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch? Well, I am so glad you asked that.
These days, it's hard to tell if I'm reading the Balder's mouth or Gortash's diary.
Oh, come now, Cass. The broadsheet isn't that bad.
I don't know, Caitlin. I've read the mouth for years. This is the closest to a rag it's ever been.
Her power waxes. And soon, the cycle will reach its zenith. Should you want it to?
Spinning disc? Probably not. Prime Blink. Yeah, I mean, I would assume you still get the cheaper computers with like a smaller SSD and a bigger HDD on it. Like mine is a couple years old, but I'd assume it's still something you can buy.
Sorry, sir.
Afternoon.
God bless you for your kindness.
The cellars are just down the
Oh, the Elf Song Tavern. We know that place.
Can't slow down.
How was I supposed to talk to the chief?
Rovia burned the bullier base again, and now I have to scrub the pot. Some chef he is.
I guess I'm just supposed to go down there. Oh yeah. I think what they did is there's just a lot of stuff in the houses and a lot less on the streets. Like the streets are mostly gonna be boring. Guess we go down here.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Holy shit. Why is there a million rats here? Does this do friendly fire? Yeah, it looks like it does. I hate how this is a level 2 spell, man. Just not worth it. Oh, they explode. That helps. I completely forgot to use fly earlier. I was fighting those stupid mercenaries. I don't know if you even eat an AOO if you use it. Probably not. I probably have to wait before I use my shadow until they're all super close together. So that just randomly shoots them, I guess. Oh, the explosion is also the Mind Flayer power. So I guess you can only have that once per turn. Eh. If I have 3 explosions, I don't need to get hit. Yeah, Fireball would be great in here. Yeah, Alchemist Fires is what I was using before. And I mean, in reality, there's no point in holding on to them. But now I have Shatter, so technically I could just use that. I'd shoot the ones on the other side and use Alchemist Fires on these guys. Okay, it's time to get rid of the fucking shield bash. It's so pointless. First of all, they always save. But also, much more importantly, it switches my weapon. And that's just insanely annoying. Let's fly like this, so I have to run through the fire. Oh no, I went invis. I forgot.
The wine cellar. There's a hidden door that leads isn't open. It's somewhere among the wine racks.
Yeah, honestly, I just have to get used to my new Mind Flayer powers. Like, the fly is just completely amazing.
On the other side, you'll find a passageway, known only to those invited to do business. Yankee. Blackhead has found us. Get rid of them, quickly.
Yeah, it is indeed. It doesn't seem to provoke AOOs, which is just OP by itself already, but then also on top of that, that it doesn't use action or bonus action. I should just use a cheese here. Not because I need to, but because I can refresh it on short rest anyway, so like, why am I so greedy with it? Maybe want a better place to use it. Somewhere on the high ground. Ah. This place has just too many obstacles everywhere. Oh shit, he hold personed me. And I have my ring with disadvantage on saving throws. That's gonna suck. Ow. Oh god, I don't even know when I last saved. I mean, I didn't save. It's just an auto-save. I mean, yeah, sure, if you had a proper implementation of fly, where you don't land, that would be OP. It's like that in Solasta, it's not really OP there. Can you still take actions while you're flying? Oh nice, I'm here by the way. Okay, let's actually use the darkness cloud here. It's not perfect. But this is where they came after me anyway. It just sucks that I can't target the above ground guys. But at least I can get started on the fucking paladin.
On my way.
For the Queen!
I definitely need to get rid of the fucking portal guy. He just keeps summoning and more of them.
to fight.
Okay, I think I'm starting to understand why sometimes my invis fails. When the exploding stuff happens and I'm close to them. Then it hits me and that's how I lose the invis, maybe? I don't have the explodey power before, so I don't really know how it works. Yeah, using actions flying would be really sick. Price concentration though, right. That is one big thing about it here, that all it costs is movement. How do you have infinite hold persons? That is so stupid. Well, need to deal with the potted guys, need to deal with the whole person guys. Too many people to deal with. I wish there was some kind of high ground that I could take that's above where they are right now. So I don't get blocked by railings and stuff.
Sooner or later, even the hunted return to their den.
Is there a way I get up here?
Every brick out if you have to. If it doesn't come, we must find evidence of its whereabouts.
Doesn't look like it.
Don't want to draw any attention.
I mean, they're not initially hostile to me.
What a pleasant surprise.
Never mind.
Here you are, as brazen as described. Treacherous dark dweller who would steal from our queen. Of course you had help, didn't you? From the Illithid you carry inside the astral prism. How quaint that we should meet here, in the very place that it once called home. We know all about the Emperor and its dealings with you. Though I must confess, its peculiar relationship with you threw us off course for a while. Tell me, what did it offer you in exchange for your servitude?
That I don't get a game over screen instantly if I don't help it.
You have fallen prey to its manipulation. Your story ends here. We will reclaim the astral prism, purge it of the Illithid interloper, and restore it to our queen. Death will be yours, and yours alone, Gake slave. Hataka!
Gesundheit. Okay, that sucked. Let's try this again. What? How? I hate Githyanki. Use summon items to lure them. I could use minor illusion. Or the cat. The cat has more range, right? The thing is, I feel like the melee is always gonna come at me no matter what. Let's see. I don't really ever use these.
What a pleasant surprise.
I guess I have to drop the darkness first. Which is annoying because it only lasts 10 turns. Yeah, talking to them is not beneficial.
Sort of fight.
I did not click that. I don't get how they can shoot at me. Is it because they're on high ground they can just see above the darkness? They didn't do that the first time I cast it though. Okay, who of you is low HP? You? I'm frightened. Can I fly when I'm frightened? Nope. Yeah, I am Gloomstalker. I wonder if I bonus action hide and then fly. Because in the new system, if you just hide, then they will just come to you and find you. Hide in darkness. Let's try it. If I had a better way at shooting at these fuckers up here. But if I go on one of each platform, then I won't reach the other very well. If I stay down here, then... Okay, let's turn off the dual wield so I keep my bonus action. Well, now they're surprised, I guess, so... Might as well go ham for one round. My Invis cloak didn't work again. I really don't get why that happens.
Don't want to draw any attention.
As they're using their stupid summons. I'm a little bit more concerned with the casters. These guys. But yeah, that's a problem. If I'm here, then I can't reach any of them. If I'm on either of these, then I can't reach the other side. But I guess I just reset the fight for now. I should be able to burst any of these if they don't have parry, which I don't know if they have. So as long as I can keep killing one per round and my stupid cloak doesn't bug. Let's try and lure them down. That's the illusion, I guess. Oh no, that's concentration. I forgot. No, it's not. Yeah, I don't know why the illusion is so shit now. I guess we just use the cat. Wait, can only be cast outside of combat? Okay. Let's try this. Now they found me, okay. That is weird. In combat. What happened? That makes no sense. Oh, reduced, I see.
Breathe deep and move.
I just reset. Since the paladin is gone, there's no real point in me staying there.
Give it a shot.
Because all the others have so much less HP. I think I can just kill them without darkness.
Alright. Time to skulk about.
This fight is weird. Just the whole positioning, like the whole environment is just...
to fight.
Alright, we surprised, so let's burst. The stupid hold person guy. Yeah, I don't know what is happening with my cloak, man. I've had it ever since I'm in Act 3 that it's just not working. I'd like to understand what's interfering with it. I think it must be the whole exploding thing, because it's maybe not my kill, since they're getting cold. Like, they get to low HP and then explode. Is that the problem? Yes, it is. Okay, we figured it out.
My feet can carry me.
So maybe I shouldn't have taken that power. That's like really great against rats. And really shit everywhere else. Okay, I'll leave you on 1 HP. Nah, I can't get there. Okay, sometimes it works. I hate when stuff isn't consistent. Like, I'm gonna try and rely on it working. It's not. Okay, so that was the explosion again. Probably not gonna be enough damage. 31. Yeah, there's no way. So we just fly. Because I couldn't hit them. Means they can't hit me, right? Yeah, they hate this area as much as I do. Oh, so flight does actually proc AOO. I was not a call.
Your violence hasn't.
Black Emperor is relentless. You handled it well. Let us hope she exhausts her forces soon.
So how do I inspect this shit? It completely destroyed my build.
Now search the room. There's a statue that conceals the way through. I'll reveal it to you.
I mean, I could reload before I talk to the Mind Flayer daddy. Because, well, I did spend a lot of time after that. It was all dialogue. It was a lot of dialogue, which I can now just skip because I've seen it before. So yeah, here's the deepened pack now. Let's see if it does actually stack. I just see though it is only with packed weapon. And currently it seems like you can only do melee weapons as packed weapons. So unless I want to play melee from now on, it's not gonna work. Yeah, it seems like the Warlock build is a bust then. Yeah, in effect, there's a bug right now, or I don't know if it's a bug, but there's this inconsistency right now in Baldur's Gate 3 where this specific extra attack from Pact of the Blade actually does stack. Which, you know, might be very unintended, obviously. But yeah, if it's only with packed weapon, then it's not gonna help me because I'm not gonna play melee. Let's see if we can find somewhere to test it out. Like if I go to camp and turn on the turn-based on the dummy, can find the fucking dummy. It's always so hard to find. I mean, I guess you can just attack Wizards as well. He kind of serves as a dummy. Who's that? Let's just take Wizards real quick. Yeah, so definitely does not work ranged. And now we cast the pact thingy. I do wonder if I summon one. Could I summon a ranged one? No.
Accuracy will be lauded.
So yeah, there you go. 3 attacks. You see it in effect? So I have 3 attacks now, and if this was actual combat, I would also have the... What's it called? The Dread Ambusher, so that would be 4 base attacks. And if I had an offhand weapon, I would also have the bonus attack. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, with this you can get 12 attacks, but I was hoping that it works with range too. No, Fighter 5, Ranger 5 doesn't get an extra attack, it's just Warlock. And that's just because of the weird wording with the whole... Because it's not the normal extra attack that everyone else gets, this one, but because it's a deepened pack. It's like an extra attack with their packed weapon. I just wish there was a way to make that work with ranged. Somehow. That's a big disappointment. Yeah, the moment you cast it, you just automatically switch to melee. Yeah, it is true. You can get the bonus attack from Thief. Alright, guys. I'm gonna end it for today. Let me see who we can rate. Let's rate as. Yeah, I had Gloom Assassin 3 before. I mean, you can add 2 fighter levels for the action surge as well. Alright. Good night. Bye-bye.